Right now on Fox 21 News, Iran changes its mind and says Sarah Shord won't be released after all. Plus another picket outside a Northline hospital. This time they're not nurses. And Duluth police crack down on college-related crime. Your Fox 21 News at 6 starts right now.
Live, local, like no other. This is Fox 21 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jared Braswell. Thanks for joining us tonight. A detained American hiker will not be freed tomorrow after all. Iran has canceled the release of Sarah Shord because the necessary legal procedures have not been completed. Shord has been held for more than a year along with Josh Fatal and Minnesota native Shane Bauer. The news initially broke on a private network and was later confirmed by Iran, a familiar process that's been frustrating to families.
I don't ever let myself get too excited until I get an official word, because we've heard things through the media before that haven't happened.
The Swiss Foreign Ministry had earlier said talks were underway on the process for freeing Shord. The second half of Tom Emmer's budget plan focused on education is out now. The Republican gubernatorial candidate wants to keep school spending at $13.8 billion, the same as it is now. He wants to hold new spending while paying $1.4 billion in aid that's already deferred. He also wants to redirect funding from existing state child care to early child education. An entire Gogebic County Tribal Council is in jail after refusing to seat newly elected council members. A tribal judge ordered the 9 Lac-View Desert Council members jailed until a majority agreed to swear in a new executive council. The current council members say they are being punished for upholding the tribe's constitution. And a search is underway for a missing canoeist along the Canadian border. He fell out of a canoe yesterday in Macquarie Lake. That's about 25 miles north of Ely by air. Ontario Provincial Police and the Ministry of Natural Resources are searching for the canoeist. They have not released his name or his hometown. And tonight, a county bank robbery suspect is in custody. Yesterday, the man allegedly took a taxi from Duluth to Poplar's National Bank of Commerce and then robbed it. Now the Douglas County Sheriff's Department says the suspect has been arrested outside of Wisconsin for an unrelated crime. He will be extradited back to Douglas County to be charged. Tonight, it's so hot, investigators can't determine why a California gas line exploded at this point. Last night's blast killed 4 people and destroyed 53 homes in San Bruno near San Francisco. Search crews are going door to door looking for casualties. Pacific Gas and Electric says a steel gas pipe ruptured about 3 feet underground, but it's too hot to get close to the pipe to investigate what happened. Another gas explosion leveled a suburban Twin Cities home. Fortunately, the man and his 2 daughters who live there were not home during yesterday's blast. The owner says Centerpoint Energy had restored service to the home earlier in the day. Centerpoint confirmed the explosion was gas-related. College students on West Arrowhead Road saw firsthand just how serious law enforcement is about putting the clamp on underage drinking parties. In tonight's Duluth News Tribune report, a program new to college neighborhoods has officers from multiple agencies in tandem to intervene.
The program, which partners law enforcement agencies known as data-driven approaches to crime traffic safety, began earlier this year and targeting downtown areas of high crime and crash statistics. Captain Stephen Stromback of the Minnesota State Patrol said the partnership has helped lower crime rates in the downtown area. Officers used the approach in the college areas for the first time last weekend and are continuing the effort this weekend. Last weekend, officers intervened at 26 college parties and about 100 hours of dedicated patrol time. Other than the party on Arrowhead, officers on Thursday night into the early morning hours Friday noticed the overall lack of party activity.
And you can read more in tomorrow's Duluth News Tribune. Thanks to a trial business venture, you won't have to feel bad when someone tells you to get lost. Engwell's Florist and Greenhouse has grown a corn maze this year for the first time ever. The maze outside its Hermantown Road store takes more than 20 minutes to get through. Organizers say they had 2 goals.
To provide some fun for families. Secondly, that we've teamed up with the Northern Lakes Food Bank, and so part of the proceeds from each ticket will go to help people that are in need of some food.
Now the cost is $6 per person, and Ingwells will donate $1 from every ticket purchased. Your view of the birds at Hawks Ridge just got a whole lot better. A new observation platform is now available. Unveiled today, it will help allow easier counting of birds, and it will get people off nearby streets. And it's ready just in time.
We have naturalists and volunteers on site every single day from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. now through October 31st. And so we have people that are passionate and ready to answer questions, help point out birds.
An average of 94,000 birds migrate past Hawks Ridge every year from mid-August through November. Let's check in with Fox 21 meteorologist Sam Ryan. And Sam, I didn't get a chance to go outside today that much, but looking out the window, it did seem fairly nice out.
Yeah, it turned into a nice day. We started off with a few rain showers. They're pushed off well to the east and setting up for nice, pleasant skies. Take a look outside this morning. Yes, over Duluth, we saw a beautiful, nice rainbow to say hello to our September 11th Remembrance Day. We ended up hitting a high with that sunshine of 66 degrees, which is right on par for that average of 66. The record of 92 set back in 1931. With our low, we were a little bit above average, and it's going to get a whole lot warmer for our NFL Sunday forecast. I'll have more details coming up.
Thanks, Sam. It may be cooler, but it's still great weather for a bike ride. In tonight's Fox Focus on Health, meet a Moose Lake woman who's clocked thousands of miles on her Huffy. We'll be right back.